We've been working a lot on how do you transition. Have you ever had this experience where you're out networking, you're meeting people, things are jiving, you're flowing, it feels good, you're building that relationship. But how the heck do I transition from where I'm at to a sales conversation? Because it's easy to start conversations with new friends, right? It's easy to go out there and get a conversation started, but how do I transition it without being slimy and sleazy and feeling like I'm taking advantage of people being upset because of the way I'm doing it or how I'm doing it, right? So I'm gonna give you some tips in this video on how to transition into the sale from the relationship. As you're going through and building the relationship, you've got to get focused on how do they solve the problem that you're currently solving. First, do they even have it? Is it something they're struggling with? Would they be a good fit? So let's pretend you already know they'd be a great fit. They have a problem that you can solve, but they don't know that. So what you want to do is, in sales, you get paid on the information you get, not the information you give. So this is not about you going out and solving their problem and figuring all that out yet, right? Right now, we've got to work on gathering information. So first thing you want to do is you want to set it up so that you can ask questions. So you want to set it up in a way that makes it really easy for them to say, you know what, this is how we do it, or this is what we struggled with, or this is what that looks like or will look like in the future, okay? So that's the first thing. You want to make it super easy for them to be able to say, you know what, this is what we're doing. This is how we're looking at it. Then you want to set the relationship with the intent. And so it could sound something like this. You know, Justin, just based on this little conversation, I have really enjoyed getting to know you. So you want to compliment them, thank them for the time. Also based on it, I see there's some areas where I may be able to provide some advice and potentially do some work to help solve this problem for you. Would you be open to a conversation like that? What we just did is we just said, would you be open to a sales call? Right? Do you see how that twist makes it an option for them? So now they can take control. They can say, you know what? I don't want your help. I'm not interested in that. Or they can say, you know, I would love to have some help. I'd love to share what it is we're doing. So the next step after I say that, if they say yes, now I'm going to say, now in order to do it, I know a lot of stuff when it comes to sales or automation or manufacturing or whatever it is that you're targeting. I know a lot of things when it comes to this. So I'm going to need to figure out your exact situation, how you're dealing with stuff, what you're dealing with, what it looks like. And from there, I'll be able to give you some ideas and thoughts on how you might be able to improve it or go about putting in the new line or figuring out whatever it is you're doing for them. Does this make sense? As we're going through here, I want you to take time and set that relationship up front rather than just diving into it. It takes about 30 seconds to say, hey, you know, I've got some expertise in this area. I might be able to help. And heck, I may be able to do something for you in terms of service on the back end. Would you be open to that conversation? Right? Just getting permission. Because the problem is most people just start selling without getting permission. And that's what we want to avoid. So as you're going through prospecting, reaching out to these people, just get permission. Once you've set that conversation, once you've started the relationship, just ask for permission to have a candid discussion around the problems they're trying to solve anyway, right? If you set it up right, it is so easy to convert it to a sale. But most people just go in and convert it to a sale rather than setting those expectations. That's when you blow up opportunities, that's when you piss people off, and it becomes really, really challenging to move forward. So I hope this was helpful. If you need help with prospecting and sales and getting conversations going, I want to invite you to the prospecting challenge we do monthly. So this challenge, we just walk through our prospecting process, how we do it, what we do, and at the end, to be totally transparent, we'll offer you a chance to work with us at a higher level, right? This is all part of the sale. So it links down below. It's a free challenge. If you're looking to get better results when it comes to sales, I'd love to have you as part of it. With that said, have a good day and do the behaviors that lead to the sales.